Today we're talking about Havana, Kansas, a little town in southeast Kansas. It was established around 1870. The first post office there was opened in 1871. In 1886, the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway extended its railway to that point, Havana. In about 1910, the city was incorporated. You can see that the population grew from 227 in 1910 to 318 in 1920, and then a steady decline where today it's only 84 people. Nonetheless, the town has survived and still has a good history. We're coming into Havana right now, and you can see that there's a little city park here on the right. Very nice. It's small, has a small pavilion, some picnic tables, so forth. And this is the old grocery store, like every town has had, but this one is still standing. Of course, it's not in operation anymore, but it's still there. There's a Methodist church on the right here, and that is the only church I have been able to find in the town. I'm sure there's been others, but they're just not there anymore. Here's the Havana Fire Station, and I'm sure it's volunteer. They still, though, are privileged to have one for emergencies. Havana City Hall. Small but effective. The town of Havana was named after Havana, Illinois. It's kind of interesting because you never really know how cities get their names, but this makes sense. Probably somebody was from Havana, Illinois, and decided that'd be a good name for their town. It's also interesting that about 32% of the population of Havana are from an Irish background. Only 7.8% are from an English background. Of course, there's others from French and German backgrounds too, but the heritage is pretty diverse, which is surprising for a little town like Havana. We're driving down Cana Street on the north end of town, past the cemetery, the Havana Cemetery, and it's a relatively large cemetery, very neat, very well trimmed and kept. And over on your left, you can see the back side of the old Havana High School and Gymnasium. There's a shot from the side of it. We'll go down here and take a look at it. I always enjoy looking at old schools, even though they're ready to fall down or whatever. It just has a lot of flavor to it, a lot of history, and I always try to find out as much as I can about these. And in general, Havana has been very hard to find the history because there's no recorded history locally through even a local museum, because there is none. I had met some really nice people here who helped me, even rummaging through a lot of the old memorabilia in the City Hall, and we found yearbooks. Here's an example of the 1936 graduating class of Havana. And here's some more information. They're the 10th class to graduate. Now, if you look back on that, those people had to be born around 1918, so probably not any of them are still alive. But so be it. And as we go on through Havana, you'll see that the town is just very small. It's not getting bigger, and it probably at some point will just continue to fade away. That's sad. It's very sad. from his time. Adios.